Welcome back to Yaga's Reading Nook. My name is Stephanie. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I'm about to turn on the fan in here because it is hot, but it's chilly outside. So I've got a tiny bit of a book haul for you. Last weekend my daughter-in-law wanted some little couple hours by herself after she got off work. So my son decided we were going to go across town to the mall. And while we were on our way, he's just kind of asked me, is there a book you might want or need? And I said, no, but there's some I might want. And he goes, well, good, because Books A Million is open at 7. I thought we'd go there and just kind of look around. Okay, fine by me. Yeah, we walked in that store, and first off, I haven't been in it since before Christmas. So we walked in, and it is totally different. It has got like little sections. It's got nice carpet. It's nice and clean. And I had Jack with me, and I had him on a buggy. He was like clinging onto a buggy. And I walked to this girl, said, what happened to the books that used to be back there? She goes, the bargains? And I said, yes. She goes, they're right here. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, this is weird. Well, I find out the next day that Barnes & Noble and Books A Million are kind of like, I think, combining, which I don't know. They're just redoing it, and it looks really nice. So I kind of wandered around the bargain bin, and, you know, Jack's rolling on the floor, getting the floor dirty, and I found a couple of books, and these are them. I know nothing about them. I kind of know something about this first one. It's called Under Lock and Skeleton Key by Gigi Panada. Is that how you say? Pandian, I guess. This is about a girl or a woman who goes back home and is helping her dad. I think her dad has like a stair company where they build stairs or something. I'm not sure, but it's a cozy mystery. There's a couple of them out now, and I've seen Amy from Amy Marie talk about this before, and she really liked it. So it was only a couple bucks, so I thought I'd give it a try. And then I found this one. It's called The Old Ducks Hindu by Maddie Please. It's got to be a pen name, y'all. Got to be. And it's about some women who, they're older, and they go on a trip because one of them's getting married again. I guess that's why they call them Old Ducks. And one of the ladies, I think, sees her ex there. I don't know. I just thought it was a cute book. And I'm an old hen. Anyway, they also had these mystery boxes for $25. And they have A, B, C, and D. And you notice, like on sale, mine is blacked out. So I went back to the girl. She had moved on to a different part of the store. And I said, tell me about your mystery boxes. And she said, well, it's up to $60, I think, in retail price of books. Each A, B, C, D is a different genre. So if you pick A and C, you're not going to have 2 boxes of, say, fantasy or 2 boxes of nonfiction. You're going to have maybe a fantasy and a historical fiction type thing. So they're $25, and I thought, I'll buy one just to see, you know, if I don't like the stuff, or I've read it, or it's not in my genre, I just take it to McKay's. I mean, seriously. So I let Sam pick it out because Jack was not interested, and he picked out box C, and we got in the car, and I told Sam, if this is manga, I'm not going to be happy. But to my delightful surprise, it was mystery thrillers. Now, I only know something about one of these things because I know that I've read that author before, but the others I have no idea. So if you have read them before, let me know what they're about. This first one is The Vicious Circle by Catherine St. John. I would turn on the light, but I think it's going to mess it up. Yes, it is. A Perfect Paradise or a Perfect Nightmare. So I guess some people decide to go on a trip. Does that work? Is that better? Decide to go on a trip. Anyway, the next one is With My Little Eye by Jocelyn Jackson. I read can't remember which book it was. It was the one where the neighbor comes over and they play Truth or Dare type thing. But it says his games, his rules, her life. So, a little bit of the crazy husband, crazy boyfriend, maybe. The next one is Grand Afrique by Karen Gabel. I think that's how you say it. And this one is really cool because this is a French author. And I'm kind of excited about this one because I've never read a book that was translated from another language. If I knew French, I could probably tell how close it was. But I don't. And then the last one was Our Kind of Game by Johanna Copeland. I had never heard of this book, never heard of this author. It's a dual timeline, so that should be good. It's a debut author too. Maybe that's why we've never heard of her. Anyway, debut. Cool beans. So, debut. Translation. Read her before. No clue. So, that was my last Sunday. Well, when was it? Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Because I had Wednesday, Thursday, and yesterday off. Off for 5 days, and I'm doing absolutely jack. So yesterday, I went to work because we were getting a bigger discount. Every once in a while, we'll get like 20% discount. And I wanted to get some stuff. And so, I was right across the street from Books A Million again. So what did I do? Moseyed my little butt over there. Because last Sunday when I was there, I had to renew my card, like your membership card, and I got a $15 coupon. So I was going to spend that coupon. Because the last time I did that, like last year, I renewed it and I had the $15 coupon and I found it like 6 months later and it had already expired. And I was so mad at myself. So I got 2 books that were clearance and one that wasn't. The first one is Three Single Wives by Gina, I think it's LaManna. And it says, there's 2 women who are married, one that's not. They're in a book club. So there's that. And the bottom tagline says, what happens in book club stays in book club until a body turns up. So somebody's going to do the killing, somebody's going to do the dying, and maybe the other person will read the book. Who knows? And the next one is Ellen Hildebrand and Shelby Cunningham's book, The Academy. And I saw not too long ago, I want to say it was in like one of those trade papers that the libraries have that comes to them and they put them out on the tables and stuff, that there's a follow-up to the Academy. So this was only like $7 and I decided I'll get it and read it. If I don't like it, it goes in the bag. If I like it, I'll get the other book. And then the last one I got, which is the most important one. Do you have a cat? Do you ever want to dress your cat up or dress your cat's area up? Well, now you can with Crafting for Cats. This book, look at it, it's even got this. This book has got all kinds of, crafting stuff. It tells you what kind of materials you'll need. Here's a sparkling tag for your kitty. My cat looks like this except he's bone skinny. I don't know what's wrong with him. Here's a charm. That would be for my son's cat. I have 3 sons that have cats, and they're all girls. And so, catnip plushies. You could even go so far as to make a basket perch. Or, let's see what else I got down in here. Oh. Okay. A cabin for your cat. How cute. I'm going to have to do something. I know I'm not going to make... There's also one in here. It's a crocheted bandana. Now, I may crochet it, but I can guarantee you if I try to put it on my cat, he's going to take my arm off. So, and then my last two books were my auto-buy books that came this month, and they're auto-buy authors for me. One of them, I have read almost all of them. I think I have the 2.0 one that I didn't read. And I think I've read most of the other one, but we'll see. The first one is Finley Donovan Crosses the Line by Elle Quasimodo. I think this is book 5 in the Finley Donovan series. And I'm going to read this soon because I am staying up with Finley. This is about her and Vera, and the tagline is, motherhood is messy, so is covering for your partner in crime. So one of them's going to do something, probably Vera, and Philly's going to help her out because they're partners in crime. And the second one I got is another auto-buy author for me. It's Marie Benedict's Daughter of Egypt. I don't really know anything about it, but I'm wondering if it's kind of similar to the one Fiona Davis had out last year called The Stolen Queen. I don't know if it's talking about the same queen or not, but it's going to be really interesting. Maybe compare and contrast the two as to, okay, so it's over in Egypt, but in Fiona Davis's book, the girl comes back and works at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I don't know anything about this one. I think it's a dual timeline, but I'm not sure. It's set in the 1920s. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see about it. But looking forward to those. Well, if those books, let's see if we can do this. Oh yeah, I'm also reading, just started, Poppy Alexander's Battle of the Bookshop. I've just got to where the girl goes home and gets in a cab. That's it. Kind of want to get it read. I could renew it, I think, again, but if I renew it again, I'm not going to read it. So yeah, I want to try to get into that one this weekend. This next one is for the April book club at Parnassus Books in Nashville, and it's Heartwood by Amity Grace. This is a read with Jenna. I wish they wouldn't do that, but they didn't ask me. And this is about a woman. She's a park ranger, like a top dog park ranger on the Appalachian Trail, and a woman who is really good at doing the hikes because she hikes a lot, goes missing, so they're trying to find her. It's a little slow so far. I'm hoping that it'll pick up, but there's also, it's not really a dual timeline, but there's the woman that goes missing, and they're looking for a woman on the Appalachian Trail. She is alive so far because they have cut to her a couple of times, but it ain't looking so good. And then my last one that I'm reading for, and I'm probably going to read it and finish it in April and whatever. But this is the one for this month's BBFL book club with Carly from over at She's Becoming Bookish, and it's Before We Were Yours by Lisa Wingate. And I've gotten, I don't know, chapter 7. It's really good. I've tried reading it like 3 or 4 times and I just put it down. And then I just started reading it, and I wanted to keep plowing through it, but I knew I had a couple others I needed to get read. And I'm listening to Iron Flame. It's the second one in the Fourth Wing series. I think it's a trilogy. And I'm not a fantasy person, so I'm getting into it now. I'm really into it. I've heard from people that are big fantasy people that the second one was kind of like, looked like it was just thrown together and it was terrible. As one who doesn't read fantasy, I'm loving it. I'm all about it. Right now they're in the tombs trying to look for some recording, things that were written down to prove somebody's something. I don't know. Anyway, the dragons are asleep because it's nighttime and everybody's doing their own thing. So, and the king's son is helping them steal this stuff. So it's getting good. But anyway, if you have read any of these books, these two, If you've read either one of these or started on them, if you've read, I'm not picking all these up, y'all. These two, read this or this, or these two, or found this book and started crafting for your cat, let me know how you like them. Is it going to be worth me crafting for my cat? Probably not. But I may craft for the other cats and just send it to them, you know. Here's your fur baby something. How about it? Anyway, thanks for sticking around. If you stuck around this long, I'm hoping to do another video within the next couple of days. My reading wrap up. It's been a bad month to read. I think I've only got 2 books. But it's also been one of those months where life is getting in the way in a different sort of area of my life. So I'm going to try, when it gets warmer, to do some outdoor vlogging, because the kids like to go outside and play when Sam gets home. They go out and get on the trampoline, or play in the sandbox, or just roll around in the grass. I don't care what they do. They're boys, so they can do what they want to do outside. But I want to do some outside vlogs. I thought about doing that this weekend, but it's cold again. I mean, it's cold. It was like 80, almost 80 degrees 2 days ago, and now it's cold. So that'll be coming up when spring actually happens. If you stuck around, thank you so much. Give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.